It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I am so excited to do this layout. So I will be scrapbooking a picture of that cute little pineapple. When we were in Mexico, they had flowers delivered to our room, and it had that little pineapple in it, and it was real. It was so cool. I wanted to hijack it, but I have to claim fruit and vegetables leaving the country, so I decided maybe that wasn't a good idea. So I took a picture instead. Not a very good picture, but I took one. And then I have all of my pineapple papers that I own. I have this cute yellow one that I am going to use for the base of the pineapple. So it is tone on tone yellow. And then I am going to use that 6x8 green piece that says Stay Wild. I'm going to use that for the top. And then for the background paper, I am using this beautiful, like multicolored pineapple with gold leaves for my background paper. So I hope the glare doesn't bother you too much. It is just gorgeous. And that is a Recollections brand, and I got that from Christina as a gift. So I'm super excited to finally use it. So here I am just backing this cut file, which I think I got from Christina as well. I think I actually picked it up at the Secret Not Secret retreat that was back in August. So I'm just going to back that. Nothing super exciting other than I had no idea where my little tiny scissors were, and so it's a little hard to cut with these big scissors. But I was like in the groove, and I was like, you know what? I am getting this cut file backed. Can't be that hard. So you just have to watch me struggle for a little bit. Which the sad thing is this is sped up ×2, and that still took me a long time. So it says Stay Wild on this paper, and I am going to kind of go almost all the way up and then use the other corner as the bottom half. So that way I don't have to cut and paste each individual little leaf, because this is kind of lazy as far as backing a cut file goes. And I'm good with that, because pretty soon I'm not getting lazy at all. I'm getting crazy. So not only do I back this beautiful cut file, but then I decide it needs sequins. And it needs a lot of sequins. So I am going to start with the top, and I am going to use the light green sequins that are in that Lush Greenery. And I get, maybe about halfway up and realize I don't have enough. I don't have enough sequins to do this. So then I go on the hunt. There it is, all backed, because you guys didn't need to watch me cut like that again, because that was a little crazy. So I am just, and I do this one by one. So I'm kind of laying them out initially to kind of decide what I want to do, and I decide that I like that. So there it is, all done. So I use the Mistletoe Greetings green on the top, and they do look kind of gold, but they're actually green. So then I decide I want to add some to the bottom, and I use that Midwest Harvest, but I'm also going to do some stitching. So I'm going to stitch with some white thread, and then I am going to just incorporate a couple of sequins here and there, and poof, here it is, all done. So I'm just kind of showing you again which ones I used, because obviously this was like days later. And I wasn't sure, was I Should I have sewn the top sequins on or not? So I put it out there. And my daughter said yes. No. My daughter said no. My husband said yes. And then two in our little Facebook group said one of each. So it was kind of a tie. And to be honest, my hands were a little tired, so the top did not get sewn. Now I am going to just add some foam because I want to pop it up off the page. And I feel like even though it's super cool and does stand out, I feel like it still kind of blends into the back of the paper. So I'm going to use these shimmers in Limoncello and Jilted Jade. And I'm just going to add a little to my brush. And I am just going to put it directly underneath that cut file. So it gives a little definition and color. So it's almost like a shadow, I guess, is kind of what I was going for. And I do love it. It definitely gives the effect that I was going for. Okay, so now it is time to do the green. And these shimmer products are so awesome. They create such sparkle and they dry really fast. So I don't really have to get my heat gun out or anything like that. And I'm so excited because I pre-ordered a bunch from the Spiegel Mom Scrap Shop. And so I'm super excited to get some new colors. So I'm just making sure that the color comes all the way up around each of those spikes. And then I am going to work on my photo. So I am going to take this cute little photo and I am going to mat it with all of these awesome papers that have pineapples on them. Even one side has pineapples on both sides. So I'm pulling this one in. I know it's blue, but the background paper has those multicolored ones, so it totally works. And I did want to line them up so that you could kind of tell that there actually is some, that's what they are. They are pineapples. So like you can see here, this one has pineapples and they're a little more sporadic. So I do have to move it over just a little bit so that I can make sure that you can kind of tell that there are pineapples on all of these papers. And I will end up matting it with all 3 papers, but I mat it 4 times because this yellow one has pineapples on the back side as well. I guess I will have to do a layout of, I don't know, my YouTube channel or something to use the rest of these pineapple pictures because I'm really not sure when I'm going to take some more pictures of pineapples. But hey, you never know. It could happen. So I am usually a trimmer girl. I do not usually cut with my scissors. I am always so impressed when everybody can actually do that. Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, she does the most amazing layouts, and for a while there, she didn't even have a trimmer. Like, so impressive. So I am trying to let go of my perfection a little bit and use my scissors a little bit more, but I don't know that I will ever get away from them, the trimmer, completely. So now I'm looking for a title. I want to pull in one of these titles either in the gold or kind of that coppery gold. So I have a few that I'm kind of looking at. I like how the Thankful nestles in down there. And this was a gift from someone at the hotel. So I like that. And then I did like sweet because pineapples are sweet. But I have this picture of some mango ice cream, and I knew I pretty much wanted to use that title for that. So that made my decision fairly easy. And then I did like the gold ones, but I felt like because they were flat clear stickers that it just kind of hid into the background because the tops of those pineapples are gold. And here I thought, okay, well, maybe I should bring in some more of that. But then I was like, okay, just too much. So I am going to go through a couple of my ephemera pieces that I have left. I don't have a ton left. And then I've added a few other things in there as well, but there's still not a ton. So I had bought this sticker sheet. And yeah, it was in the office for some reason and with some bills. I don't know. Maybe when I got it, it just stayed with the mail. So I will use it on a few sheets, but I'm pretty much done with this kit. So I'm going to grab that wonderful sticker and then this tiny word sticker and a heart. And that is pretty much going to do it. I'm going to clean up a little bit. I'm going to think about it. But that's it, you guys. So I encourage you to head over to the Spiegel Mom Scrap Shop and look at their shimmers and their wonderful sequins. Plus, they have amazing die cuts too. So, and or die cuts, I mean, cut files. And the cut files are free. So you can just download them and print them out. So very awesome. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and there is a picture of everything I used. And if you want to get your hands on any of it, you can use my code Crystal15 to save 15%. And remember to wear your crown. We'll see you next time.